Settle into that comfortable surface beneath you and let yourself begin to release a little bit of that tension in the muscles. And release a little bit of tension in the breath. And even release a little bit of tension in the effort of holding on. Some people like to release it all at once through breathing or in some other way. And some choose to go through their bodies systematically, easing the tension as they go from head to toe. You can release that tension in your own way. And you can begin this anytime. You are doing it even as I speak. And notice that every little bit of release that you can perceive is a communication to the deeper part of the mind. That you are more in tune with your soul's desires. And every time you are able to latch on to those positive thoughts about yourself, about your life situation, you are connecting more and more to your deeper mind's real, true feelings about who you are. The deeper mind knows how much potential you have. The deeper mind knows your brilliance, your beauty, and your charisma. And the deeper mind is always waiting for you to join it in its total admiration for you as a whole person. However, sometimes you forget. Your conditioned version of you forgets how brilliant you still are. And it has happened from time to time throughout your life. That your ego decided that there was something wrong with you in a particular circumstance. But the ego never really understood who you are as a whole person. But the deeper mind does. deeper mind is like your soul, the infinite intelligence that we often find so difficult to connect to. The ego thought it was all alone, and so rushed through so many false ideas about the self that were not true. The deeper reality is that you are perfect. You are okay. You are special. You are brilliant. And you are beautiful. And all we need to do to remind that ego that has been making these silly decisions and assumptions over the years is to connect the hands between the deeper mind and the egoic selves. And the egoic selves can be representative of a little boy or a little girl who was so frightened when things happened that they made assumptions that weren't true. And the important thing to remember is that everything is okay now. You are safe. And the deeper mind, in accordance with the cells and the subconscious mind, can reach its hands up from the deep recesses of the heart and connect once more to the egoic cells. And the deeper mind can touch, and in that touch of the little boy's or the little girl's hand, the clarity and the wisdom from the deeper mind floods through like a burst of water into the minds and into the souls of these egoic selves. And they immediately ease his or her distress. And they immediately reassure him or her. And they really understand why they felt that way at certain times in your life. But it is okay now. Everything is fine. We are bridging the gap between the beautiful, pure understanding of the deeper mind and the little parts of you that did as best as they could to control these situations that perhaps got out of hand. and without knowing anything of what actually happened, automatically those little egoic selves are able to let go and release all of their fears and tension and pain from the past, simply by the touch of the hands from the deeper mind. Slowly but surely, all of the fears and doubts, pain and anger from the past is being released, step by step, easily and effortlessly being released and relaxed, understood, quenched. And the deeper mind really starts to understand why they were feeling that way, why they felt those frustrations and fears from the past. But the deeper mind is happy to unburden and to allow the infinite wisdom to flow through those egoic cells endlessly until the egoic cells have managed to soak up all of the wisdom, all of the understanding, all of the confidence, all of the peace and tranquility from the deeper mind, so that they can know that they are forevermore supported and assured moving into the future, knowing that the love inside is far greater than they ever realized. Noticing that the confidence is far greater than they have ever realized. And that the peace is far more wonderful than they have ever realized also. And so now that the deeper mind has been able to comfort them, you can also let her know and him know from your own mind that they can always come to you if they need to be comforted and reassured. At any time, the egoic cells, in whatever form they come up, need reassurance. The awakened deeper mind is always able to lend out its arm to connect once more and remind those egoic selves that they are not alone, that they are loved, and the wisdom, understanding, and beauty floods through from the deeper mind effortlessly to reconnect and allow assurance to flow throughout the body and the mind. And as you continue to listen to this wonderful music, the mind is subtly guided and able to drift onto pleasant ideas and hopes and dreams for the future unfolding effortlessly. And so you as a whole person begins to become aware of the abilities that you possess at a deep level that allows you to flow effortlessly into your daily life with love and purpose, and with peace in your heart.